These are really fun to walk into in the middle of the night. Look how big this web is. Hope you guys get a sense of how much work the spiders put into this. There's a massive trail. And just for that, I'm gonna go around. Entry wound is right here at the neck. And I honestly don't think I saw an exit. Let me roll this guy over. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? I'm not seeing an exit. I may have to get in here. Pull that bullet out. I know I hit the shield. What has taken 2 weeks, 6 hunts, and over 24 hours in the stand ended in less than about 20 minutes. I got to the property right around 7:35. I dropped the dog off and started walking that way at about 7:50. I had already climbed into the stand. Sit, buddy. Sit. Good boy. I climbed in the stand, scanned around with this scope. This is a night vision and not a thermal. And I was getting a lot of foliage bounce back into the lens. And that's the biggest difference between night vision and thermal, is with night vision, any type of foliage or trees or branches that bounces that light back, it is very difficult to see beyond that. And so I climbed down the stand, and while climbing down right about 7:55, I can actually hear these guys coming in from out of the little creek area that we've got. And so I'm literally slowly walking back, trying to get an IR light onto this guy. And finally, right about 50 yards, I lined up on it, and I'm sitting here fuddling with the zoom because I want to make sure I could actually see what I'm shooting. And finally, the light lined up, the IR light lined up, the hog stayed still, dropped it for one shot. The entrance wound is on this side, and I do not see an exit wound, so I am going to gut this thing open to see what's on the inside. Can't believe what has taken all that time ended in less than 20 minutes. And it was a fun hunt. I gotta tell you, that was a really fun hunt. So let me go drop the dog off, because I start cutting this thing open, he's gonna want to get into it. Right, puppy? What do you think about this guy? You like these hogs or nah? This is where your dinner comes from, bro. I'm not going to be able to video the necropsy because I don't have the right tripod. All my camera gear set up for my elk hunt. And so I'm just going to take pictures along the way and hopefully recover the bullet. The Winchester 150 grain deer season XP entered high on the left shoulder. It broke through the protective hog shield in the shoulder bone, leaving a 1-inch wound. If you look carefully, you can see bullet fragments and bone material throughout the cavity. This picture is facing towards the inside of the cavity. Here the wound track expands a good 1.5 to 2 inches. When I cut away the right shoulder, I was surprised to see very little damage on the opposite side. I dug around with the knife, and I could hear metal tapping metal. I found the wound track ended just under the fatty material of the hog's right hide. I was unable to recover any bullet lead, but was able to recover this bullet jacket. This boar was shot at 52 yards. At this distance, the Winchester 150 grain deer season XP punched through the boar at 1,891 feet per second, delivering 1,191 foot-pounds of energy. The boar taped in at just under 150 pounds. I continue to be impressed with the 350 Legend and its performance. This lightweight AR pistol configuration makes this a fast, awesome hunting platform. Every animal I've shot with this AR pistol has been standing in freehand. I will be out for the next 2 weeks. My elk hunting financial supporters will be receiving daily videos from my trip in Colorado. If you'd like to contribute and join the team, contact me at the email below. So until I get back from Colorado, stay tuned for my next adventure. I was having a heck of a time lining up my IR light when I was trying to shoot that hog, and I was messing around with this, and I mounted just a standard flashlight. And by the way, this is the way I typically hunt. I just happen to have the IR light tonight because I know I was going to be shooting close range. But I mounted my flashlight right on top of this to get a better alignment, and it's working. And I can't figure out, you got to see this, it's covering up at least half of the lens, and I'm not getting any blurred images. I'm going to show you the hog that I shot. It's probably about 75 yards. Let me take this outside, and I'll record through the scope too so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, let me turn the flashlight on. And check this out. There's the hog that I shot. That's at 75 yards roughly from the house. That's the other thing I love about this AR pistol, this 350 Legend. It is so easy at this weight and length to hold steady at a distant shot. I'd have no problem taking this type of shot without a tripod. Yep, holds real steady. Yeah, but somebody tell me why I'm able to see this without any blurring at all with that flashlight mounted right in front of the scope. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy.